All right, I'm going to show the assembly here. We're in with the other class today. You guys want to say hi? No, they say. Oh man. All right. So what you got to do first here is get all your parts open. So probably most of them are going to show up in this home screen. Um, so you can double click them, and then you know just go back to my. So you really want to get. You don't have. Actually, you don't really have to open them all, but it does seem to help. So I'm going through, guys, keep it down back there. I'm going back to my home screen each time. I'm clicking my home and I'm just getting everything open. I opened up all the parts earlier and assigned colors to them. Did I get the linkage arm? Yeah. Hitch magnet. I feel like I'm missing something. How many parts are there total? I thought there were 9. Cow catcher, axle peg. We'll find out. I definitely feel like I'm missing something. I guess I'm not. All right. I am missing. No, there it is. Okay. And all right, so I've got all the parts open. Now it's time to start the assembly. So you go File, New. I click the arrow here. And then just Assembly. Now, ooh, is that? All right, so here we are. So the first thing we're going to do is place our parts. So you hit Place. Now, you didn't have to open the parts in Inventor here. Uh, But if you have to edit them or you want to change the colors, it's good to just open them. So now I got to go and figure out where the parts are in the folder. And part of it was I wanted to make sure I had the right names because if you have multiple um, versions, you want to make sure you get the right one. I've done so many of these over the years that I have all different versions of all these things. So here they all are, modified today. All right, stack. They have all different names, probably different than what they're called in the actual instructions. So what I do is I click the top one, I hold down Shift, and I click the bottom one. Or you can hold down Control and click each part individually. So you're opening them all up at once. Open. And then they're all going to be jumbled together. And just, you know, this is all of the parts here. You know, they're all going to be stacked up weird. So I'm just going to place them and then right click OK. Or you can place them and then hit Escape. So we see we got the smokestack, we got one linkage arm, one linkage peg, a wheel. I'm just going to kind of move them around so I can make sure you have your cow catcher, the magnet peg, and the screw. Now you might be saying to yourself, we need more uh, wheels, right? You can actually repeat place components. So if you right click on the part, you can do repeat place component. All right, and basically you just go do it again. Or I believe you can do a copy and paste, but if you do replace place component, it'll let you place 4 more. All right, so I need 4 of those. Let me see if I can do a copy paste. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. Yeah, you can also just Control C and Control V. We need another one of those linkage arms. Control C, Control V. I guess we need 3 more of those. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. All right, there we go. 4 screws, 4 linkage pegs, 2 linkage arms, and 4 wheels. Now we start the assembly. First thing you do is you ground and root the train body. Ground and root the train body. Um, so that's here in productivity. All right here, productivity, ground and root. So that's going to be our central thing, grounded origin, you know, whatever. It's going to put it right and hit apply. It's going to put it at the very center of this thing. Now, notice it shifted it kind of away from our part. So I'm just going to move our parts a little closer. who knows what plane these parts are in. It's always kind of that's always kind of tricky to try to figure out. It looks like you're moving it close to the train body, but you might not be. Am I missing a screw? I probably just covered it up with something, huh? Well, we'll see. First thing I'm going to do is put the smokestack, and that's going to kind of be the easiest thing to see, right? Where did that other screw go? Oh, well. First thing I'm going to do is place the smokestack. So I go up here to constrain, and I use the insert function a lot. Last year we did mate and flush when we assembled things. The puzzle cube. Was the puzzle cube the only assembly you did last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Because we didn't do this last year. This is when you would have learned all the other ones. So mate and flush, that's this option. Angle, this is pretty cool. You can force, like if I want one of these wheels to be parallel to the side, I can set the angle between their faces to be 0. This is tangent or tangent outside 2 cylinders or tangent inside. It's kind of interesting. But insert is easily one of the most useful constraints around. So insert, and the way it works is, notice when I put my cursor over that hole, right? It highlights the center axis. Guys, don't get too close over there. You got to try to explain it verbally. So it highlights the center axis and the edge inside of there. Now, there's only one spherical edge here to insert into, so I click that. All right, now I want the train smokestack. Now, I have to be careful on the train. There's a bunch of different edges I can select. It only selects one central axis. I need to select that bottom edge. What this is going to do is line up the axes of the hole and the smokestack, line them up, and then basically it mates the edges that you select. So now I click this, it moves it over, and there it is. I hit apply. Don't forget to hit apply. You can do that with like everything now. I can do that with the wheels as well. So I click this hole and this outer edge, right? I can actually go to the wheel, one of the wheels, and click this edge that I want to line up with it. You got to make sure you're getting the right edge, this edge. All right, and you'll see it lined those wheels axis up. All right, hit apply. I'm going to do the same thing with the screw. Now the screw, what do I want to click there? I probably want, let me move this. Let me zoom in here. I probably want this edge, right, to get the inside edge of that screw. All right, so I got to kind of change my view here, which is kind of a mind bender. I got to get this inside edge there, so it's going to line up. It's going to line up the edge of the edge of that wheel hole with the screw. With the home, bam, apply. So I got polished aluminum wheels. I've got a gold smokestack, and I've got a green polished aluminum body here. And what that's called, I forget what that pattern's called when you do it with on steel. They do it with like a grinding wheel. But anyway, and that's that. Now you can also do the cow catcher this way. It's probably going to be line up this one with this one. All right, but the only problem is there, if I hit apply, watch this. I'm going to hit cancel right now. If I don't do one of the other holes, look what I can do with the cow catcher. See that? That's not good. Cow catcher's stuck. I can grab the wheel. The wheel's turning. See that? Awesome. The wheel's constrained on that axis. But the cow catcher, I don't want it to be able to do that. So what I got to do is I got to line up some more stuff here. Now, that can be tricky if you can't see the hole. So sometimes what you want to do here is go to View, Visual Style, and do Shaded with Hidden Edges. Then you can see inside your parts and make things and insert things that you can't see from the outside. So now I can go back to assemble, constrain, insert, and I want to get the outside of that hole. So I really got to know my model well, you know? I really got to know my model well. The outside of that hole and the outside of this hole. And what's cool about that is you don't have to change the view. Like, I don't have to change the view every time. Oh man, it won't find it though. You see that? It's not doing it. It won't line it up. Something's wrong. See that? So something in one of my parts is not right. Something in one of my parts is not right. If I look, the pegs don't line up with that hole. Something's wrong. Uh-oh. Actually, I did this on accident. That's not on purpose. I have a mistake here. Something's wrong. So I got to go now and try to figure out what's up. Check this out, guys. If I want to go double check stuff, you can actually hit escape. You can actually double click on your part and it actually brings you that part file in your assembly. So you can, like, in your assembly, you can start building new parts. You can modify parts all from within the assembly. So I'm going to go here and check out these holes, the dimension on this sketch, and make sure it looks right. 0.125, where's the sketches? Something looks off here. It's not showing me that sketch right. Let's see. View, visual style shaded with hidden edges. Something's. So now I got to go double check some dimensions here. So now I would go pull up the PDF file. All right, engineering 2, topics, change your project. All right, double check this. So it's 0.625 off the bottom, no, 0.125 off the bottom, 0.625 off the top. There, 0.375 from the side. Okay, so let me go check those out. 0.125, 0.375, and 0.625. That appears to be the right location on those. 375, 1625, 625. All right, so it doesn't look like that's the issue. All right, let's go check the cow catcher. All right. Actually, I'm going to go back to that assembly. Double click it. It just brings me right back to my cow catcher part. Chamfered. Okay, let's go check this one out. Oh, there it is. You guys see the problem here? One of you guys had done this. I don't remember if it was you or... This dimension's not 0.5. It's 0.625. All right. So finish sketch. Moves that peg up. File, save. Now watch this. What's cool with that is it automatically should update my assembly. But now, let's see. I have to kill that constraint I made. So I have to go here. I have to delete that constraint I had already done. All right, and I'm going to redo it now. So constrain, insert, there to there, apply. Now I have to go there to there. Oh, something's still not right. Anyways, I'm going to have to go back and double check and get that correct. I'm not going to spend time on the rest of this video. So you just continue doing that. The insert, constraint with everything. The screws, the linkage arm, the hitchback. Just keep doing that. It'll work. I'll troubleshoot that other thing and let you guys know in class what the problem was. All right? Have a good one.